Major things still appear to be happening all within the Bloodline, so we'll see what's new there. We'll also check out what's up with Solo Sikoa, MFT, and more. Starting things off with everything Bloodline related. The Bloodline is back in the main spotlight on WWE television, and this has the audience feeling kinda split. Some fans are loving the Bloodline reunion and having them return to the center of the company again as a united group, while other fans feel like it's too similar to their previous run and how they think it feels like an effortless reboot that's returning only because of the success it had the first time around. Matt Hardy even had some viral comments about the Bloodline reboot, saying that he feels like it was way too soon for the Bloodline to fully reunite, and how in order for this reboot to really work, it has to be significantly different and fresh compared to the previous version. And as of late, we haven't really seen anything that's significantly different from the Bloodline's first run together. It feels like what we're seeing right now is a remixed version of things we've already seen before. Back in late 2022 through early 2024, we saw the narrative of Roman Reigns favoriting the new shiny toy Solo Sikoa over Jimmy and Jay. Roman had forgotten all about Jimmy and Jay since Solo came around, and Roman heavily relied on Solo to be his enforcer and his #1 option in the group. Well, in current day 2026, we're pretty much seeing the same exact story formula again, but with some different characters plugged into the equation. It's the same narrative, but now Jacob Fatu is playing the role of the shiny new toy for Roman Reigns. Roman is looking past Jimmy and Jay and giving all the time and attention to his new enforcer, Jacob Fatu. So that's why it doesn't really appear to be a fully new story for the Bloodline right now, it's just the old formula with different characters plugged into different spots. Hopefully that changes, and hopefully it goes in a full new direction, but as of now, it just seems like it's just a rebooted narrative with a slight remix. A big subplot to the Bloodline story continued on the June 19th edition of SmackDown. We saw Jacob come to Solo last week, talking about how Roman wanted to squash their previous issues, and how Roman wanted him to come back home. Solo laughed at that offer and told Jacob he would never do that because of how Roman is still the same exact person he was all those years ago. But fast forward to just 1 week later, and it seems like there's a strong chance Solo may be coming back home to Roman after all. MFT had a tag team titles match against R-Truth and Damian Priest, but they told Solo Sikoa to stay in the back and don't come out to the ringside. Solo would still end up coming up to the ringside later on in the match, and the distraction of him being there led to MFT losing the title match, and then walking away from Solo Sikoa after the match. A very big sign that MFT may be done with Solo Sikoa, fed up with him, and they just want nothing to do with him. And if MFT is truly done, and if they really walked out on Solo Sikoa, that leaves Solo all alone with no family at all around him. And that may be hard for Solo to adjust to, because you gotta remember that Solo has always had family members around him at all times since coming to the main roster in 2022. Being surrounded by some type of family is all Solo has ever known in WWE, so the fact that he has now lost his MFT family, this makes the road back to Roman Reigns seems like it's really back in play. And that's what Jacob reinforced to Solo on June 19th. Jacob told Solo he was making the wrong decision if he chose not to come back home and join Roman Reigns. And that's when we got the biggest reveal about where this story could be headed next. Solo told Jacob that he very well might pay a visit to Monday Night Raw in the near future to personally respond to Roman Reigns. So that's a huge reveal there by Solo. He's coming over to Raw sometime soon and will likely have a face-to-face with Roman Reigns. Solo probably starts off that face-to-face with Roman by being strongly against him. But that moment right there will be Roman's best opportunity to put his manipulation skills to work and show Solo why it is a good idea to join back up with the family after all. And if whatever Roman says works and converts Solo, you're talking about Roman having potentially the strongest version of the Bloodline that he's ever had. Roman would have Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Jimmy, and Jay all being loyal to him again. And a lot of fans seem to agree that if Solo joins back up with Roman and the Bloodline again, it may truly be a very long time before Roman drops the World Heavyweight title. If they're fully rebooting the Bloodline and putting all these big reunions together, Roman may be the world champion again for a decent amount of time. Roman doesn't have a clear rival at the moment. He hasn't had one since converting Jacob to join him. But it seems like Roman's main story at the moment is all about saying and doing whatever it takes to recruit Solo Sikoa back to the family. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below, don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.